Well, guys, we're on location in the greater Charlotte area. Look at that beautiful double door. This is closing day on a plan from Shea Homes called the Kingsley. And I am so excited about this that I had to come and just do a quick little video tour of this amazing plan and the way that this buyer has configured it. First of all, those of you that want a dining room, that's what I call a dining room, large. And by the way, I'm going to take my time on this video because, for instance, look at how high that trim is. Is that gorgeous or what? Shea Homes is an amazing builder, and Shea is nationwide, but some years back, some of the Shea cousins, last name Shea, came to Charlotte to enjoy the lifestyle that you're probably considering. Now, this could be a study, but you know, it almost seems a shame to wall that off with got such dramatic lines, and then that dormer is bringing light in such a magnificent way that this space is dramatic. The ceiling is very high, and it just adds just such a touch as you enter, because again, two-story entry, pretty great. Now, there are a number of ways to configure the Kingsley, and the way that these buyers have done it, I think, is worthy of note, especially if you've even been considering a multi-generational living scenario. Now there's the, I call it accordion door, the slider door, the 4-panel door. Sometimes they're 3, but when that opens up all the way, the dramatic effect, and especially this one, is being configured with a screen that will, at the touch of a button, fall down and make that covered patio with skylights. It will make it a grand screened porch. So the open concept that everybody wants is here, guys, and I think the selections, I was there at Shea Corporate at the Design Center when the buyer made the selections, and here we are, true to life, everything is here. Huge island, you gotta love that. This is the Kingsley plan. And I don't know that there's a Kingsley plan for you to see. In fact, when we were in the purchase of this particular plan, that there was, you really had to use your imagination because there wasn't a video like this to show it off. But if you're in the market for new construction luxury, we definitely, when you come to town, we need to go to Shea Homes, and they've got several locations at this high-end product. They do build some great first-time and move-up home buyer, but this is luxury to the bone, guys, to the bone. 8-foot doors, big wide windows, very, very nice. We're in Weddington at Atherton. Now, this is typically a wall. It's a great house without this room, but this is the sunroom. Now think about that. Think about the possibilities here in this sunroom. Well, my buyer did. Not only did they put in some killer floors, but look, second laundry room and some extra cabinetry, because this is makes a great multi-purpose room for whatever you are into. I remember the sounds when I was here the other day of my mother pounding clay on a potter's wheel, and just think, wow, this would have been a fantastic room for a potter, or my wife's a photographer, etc. You imagine the possibilities. But although Shea is a high-end production builder, I've noticed some great and professional willingness to consider some things a little different. For instance, where am I going with that? I wonder if you and I came up and you said, I love the Kingsley plan, but my mom or my dad want to come with me, and we've got to have a second master or an in-law suite. Now this is, of course, at the high end. You know, the base price is under $800 on the Kingsley. Then you've got your lot premium. You're going to spend a bunch of money on, you know, the upgrades of the floors and whatnot. But this is a magnificent plan. In fact, the upstairs, it could be unfinished storage space, your powder room, or it could be a finished storage room, as this one has been built, for a huge, huge bonus room. Now, even without making that sunroom into multi-generational in-law suite, look at this. This is an ensuite guest suite on the main level, and this has got everything that Uncle John needs. My, HC, that is a my bath. So What am I saying? Well, this could be the perfect multi-generational for a parent or a long-term guest in the Kingsley plan from Shea. And to take it to the next level, again, I can't get away from this. To take it to the next level, you've got a nice narthex into, yeah, you got it, the owner's suite. In fact, you've got your own little hallway entry into the owner's suite. Tray, double tray, crowns, etc. And just a bunch of windows. This buyer opted for these very cool lights over the night tables, big thick baseboard, and an elegant luxury bath. So if you're in the market for a new home, you're relocating to Charlotte, I definitely want to be your buyer's agent. My cell number is 704-345-3400. And my services to you are free because the seller pays my buyer's agency fee. Now, this is a master bathroom shower above all master bathroom showers. Look at this. Nice. Yeah, I just got one of those too. I love my rain head. There's something unique about the way that water comes down that way. So that looks like two closets really with a wall in between them. Pretty special. I hope that you'll allow me the privilege of exposing you to what Shea Homes can offer in a new construction experience. Found them to be quite professional. And at the walkthrough the other day, when Mr. Shea, one of the owners, walked in, my jaw just about dropped. I'd never see that. So that's the kind of personal touch that you might enjoy also. Now we're going up the stairs. Again, look at the balusters. And again, from this vantage point, does that not speak of cool? Looking down, very nice. Now, again, the cleaning crew is here. If you build a new home on the day of closing, typically right before you close, they do what they call a final clean, in which the crew comes in and makes sure all the debris. Here's another ensuite, guys, another ensuite bath. So maybe this one is for your college grad that wants to come home and have their own bath, or maybe the teenager in your house that's getting the best grades. They get their own bath, their own ensuite. That's a good way to spoil them. My goodness. Now, again, Shea has been doing this a lot. Look at these vaults and look how the windows configure to match that. This is a media room that you would enjoy and spend an awful lot of time in. And again, to show you that Shea has some custom elements, to be able to get a configuration like this up in your media room, come on now, invite me over. Absolutely. So this rec room, spectacular. So many things to love about this Kingsley plan. And again, I would love to bring you to them, look at lots. If you're out of town and you say, I found a Shea Homes spec, quick move home, ask me to come shoot a video of the home like this. I've sold a number of homes where people have said, I've got to buy something, help me discover the Shea Homes spec that is listed. And see, that's custom shelving, place to wash the dog. Hey, this is a cool room. This is a bedroom, one of the front, but look at, they have what they call a study cove. So let's say you had somebody in medical school, a kid just graduated, they're in medical school. How about if they had their own little study right there? Or maybe that's a YouTube studio for a guy like myself. I love it. So many things to love about this plan. Again, the base price is under $800, and you're going to expect, once you pay for a lot premium, look at this, y'all. My. Wow. This is over the garage, space that would otherwise be unused, but what can you do with this space? We'll have our band practice in here, guys. Let's start a rock and roll band. That's definitely a YouTube studio. Sorry, that's just the way I think, people. So my cell number is 704-345-3400. I can't wait to be your buyer's agent in your relocation to Charlotte.